So most students lose marks on log questions like this. Let me show you the correct way in which to do it. I'm Tutor Paul Solutions from Discrete Learning Institute, where we make the learning easy. So here we've been given this log equation, and then we're supposed to solve for x. So we've been given log of base 10 x plus log of base 10 x plus 9 is equals to 1. So to solve for x here, we just have to recall the relevant log law. So remember, on the log laws, we said if I have log of a base a of x plus log of the same base a of y, this here is just the same as log of base a, and then we multiply x and the y. So this is the same rule that we are going to apply here. We can see that this is base 10, and also this is what? Base 10 as well. So we can apply this rule. So it will just be log of base 10, and then in the brackets, we're going to multiply x with the x plus 1, plus 9. So this will just be x squared. Then this x multiplied by this is going to give me plus 9x. Okay, so this is what I have, and it's still equal to 1. And then the next step here is to convert this log form to an exponential form. Okay, to an exponential form. So how do we convert the log to the exponential? We simply use BAM. So now this BAM here, okay, does not mean the things that make men go crazy. No. So in our case, BAM will mean base to the power answer is equals to what is in the middle. So whenever you write a log equation, okay, so let's say log of base a of x is equals to y. This guy, this small letter a, is the base, okay? And then this guy here, the y, is the answer. And then the x here is what is in the middle, okay? So we abbreviate this as B, the answer as A, and then what is in the middle as M. So to convert from this log form to an exponential, we simply say the base to the power answer is equals to what is in the middle. Okay, so if I wanted to convert this to an exponential, it will be the base, which is A, to the power answer y is equals to what is in the middle. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. So our base here is 10, so it will be 10 to the power answer 1 is equals to what is in the middle is that guy. So that is x squared plus 9x. Okay, so the only remaining part is just to arrange this and solve it as a quadratic equation. Okay, so meaning that I can take this 10 to the power 1 to the other side, which will just give me a 10. So it will be x squared plus 9x minus 10 is equals to 0. And then from there, we say, okay, what is our product? What is our factor? What is our sum? So our product is a coefficient of x squared multiplied by minus 10. That will be minus 10. And then the sum is the coefficient of x, which is positive 9. So what will be the factors there? Okay, so the two factors there will just be 10 and minus 1. So meaning that I'm going to write this as x squared, okay, minus x plus 10x minus 10 is equals to 0. And then I can group them. So we see that this here will just give me a positive 9. So I'm just writing this in terms of the factors. So I can group them now, these ones together and then these ones together. So now I ask myself, what is common here? Okay, the x is common, and then what is remaining is x. Okay, if I get one x from here, I remain with x. If I get the x from here, I'll just remain with 1. And then what is common here is positive 10. Then what is remaining here is x, and then what is remaining there is what? 1. And this is equals to what? To 0. Okay, from there, we can see that we have the same factor here and there. So just write the one that repeats once, and then we combine whatever is outside there. So that is x plus the 10 there is equals to 0. So to find the value of x, we're just going to say this equates to 0. We solve for x is equals to be 1. Or if I equate this to 0, solve for x will just be equal to minus what? 10. Okay, so those are the solutions that we get. Okay, but remember now, when you're dealing with logs, okay, when you're dealing with logs, x x can never be negative, or I should say what is in the middle, this part here, the one that is in the middle should never be negative. Okay, so here we found that x is equals to 1 or minus 10, right? So now if you try to find log 10 of minus 10, this here is undefined. Okay, it's not valid. So for logs, whatever is here, which we are calling as what is in the middle, should never be negative. So since here I have this guy here that has log 10x, meaning I'll have to substitute this x there, okay? It will give me something like this, which is invalid or undefined. So meaning we are going to discard this answer. So our only valid answer here is x is equals to what? 1. So this is your solution there. Okay, so in the exam, this is an exam tip now. So in the exam, always check your answers, okay? Negative values are not allowed to be what is in the middle when you are dealing with what? With logs. And this is where many students lose marks because they write both answers and they're going to be marked wrong. So don't make that mistake. All right, so this here was just one of the questions from the past paper, okay, for the 2024 intake. You can see this is a full past paper here. It had section A and section B, and all these questions have been solved step by step, just like this video that you are watching right now. Okay, so you can see section A had multiple choice questions all the way up to 25 questions. And then section B, there are these structured questions. We've solved all of them. Okay, so you can access the video on the website. All right, so if you want more questions like this, full past paper solutions, full tutorial sheet solutions, and step-by-step explanations, you're welcome to register with Discrete Learning Institute and start learning easily. Okay, also, don't miss today's live class, okay, or our live classes that will be happening between 20 and 21 hours every day until we write the exam. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Don't wait until it's too late. Register and start preparing for the exam now. If you want to check out our website, you can simply come to Chrome here, okay, and then type in discretelearning.com. So you can see it there, and then you go to the website. You're going to find the website here. If you don't have an account, you create one. You can see all the courses that are there: math, chemistry, physics, biology. You can register for anything that is giving you challenges, and you're going to find helpful materials to help you pass your exams. Okay, so now those who would like to actually subscribe and be able to access all this, you can simply contact me on 076 3477. So that is Tutor Pro Solutions. Or if you want to self-register, just check the link in the description below here. It's going to show you how you can create an account and how you can pay for your desired course. Thank you so much for watching and keep studying.